Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to STC TV coverage of the Varsity Tennis State Tournament semifinals. I'm Austin Levin, and with me is Edison Palumbi. Today we'll be covering the matchup between Potomac's Alex Zhao and the Saints' Evan Fisher. Fisher fresh off a win against Matt Antonio and Bishop Ireton in the quarterfinals. Lineup adjustments, massive ones here for Potomac. Their normal number one spot will be it's I believe Teddy Cortland, unable to play today, was not feeling up to par. So Zhao will fill the number two spot. Potomac also tends to mess with their lineup, in which they'll have their team's best player play in a lower slot. I don't know if that's going to be in play today, but it'll be interesting to see how Zhao matches up against Fisher. If Zhao is not, if Zhao is in fact not the team's best player healthy, it would be most likely the team's number three, which, pulling that up, would be Andrew Mew, who'll be facing Sterling Burke today. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Saints here, again, Prep League champions, decisive victory over Bishop Ireton, 6-0. It's first to 5 to advance to the finals, where the victor will most likely be playing the Trinity Titans. Edison, what are your thoughts heading into this matchup?
Yeah, the Saints obviously going to be favored once again, and with Potomac missing their best player, that's going to hurt them. But we brought this up last match, and the Saints can't be complacent here, as Potomac, even without some of their best players, are still not a team they can just take lightly. And while it's unlikely that they do end up losing, you don't want to ever get into a situation where the pressure turns from Potomac to you.
I couldn't agree more, Edison. I'd also say that, right, Potomac beat Norfolk Academy, and Norfolk Academy is a more than capable tennis team. And as the 4 seed, right, their reputation, should speak for itself. As we're about to head to this one, we'll turn to the camera here as we're about to get underway between Zhao and Fisher. And welcome back. Now we are really about to get underway here as Fisher and Zal taking their seats before they go head to head in which should be an exciting matchup. For Fisher, right? We saw yesterday, Antonio gave him a little more trouble than I think he would have liked him to. Went a lot longer than everyone else's match. In decisive victories, and from what we've seen from Fisher this year, that was not, I think, his best work. And I think that we'll see interesting how he responds to, I'd say, what was more of a challenge for him from a mental standpoint.
Yeah. It wasn't that, like, he was just, like, unable. It wasn't like that he was getting outplayed. It was just he was, like, missing shots that he would normally make and was getting frustrated with those. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds after. He still took it 10-6, but it was not his best tennis of the year. And
he plays that type of tennis. If the Saints advance and he plays that type of tennis against Roman Sencilio, he's going to have a very difficult matchup ahead of him. So, we'll see how he deals, right? He's clearly a very gifted tennis player playing at the next level. And we'll see how he starts here as Zal will serve. And 15 love, Fisher.
Yeah, good start for him.
Great return right there. Just the type of start you wanted to see out of Fisher. He got off to a hot start, though, against Antonio.
Yeah, got it to 3-0, but then let Antonio get it back to 7-6.
And that's a fault.
And that's going to be a double fault.
30 love, Fisher. Great start for game one here. Zal's serve is wavering in warm-ups. We'll see if he can make some adjustments here. Let's go, Sterling! Barely out, 30-15. (40-15). Fisher particularly excels in long sustained rallies, allows him to get in rhythm and flow. And they've had some good rallies here to start. Zal won the last one, but Fisher did what he did best there. Nice lay down. Zal couldn't get to it in time. Fault. This could be game one right here. And that is game one. Evan Fisher takes the first one in a decisive fashion.
Yeah, a great showing from him is he completely dominated that game.
But two double faults right there from Zal is not going to get it done against such a talented Evan Fisher.
But even when the serves were going over the net and staying in, Evan did look incredible. So definitely an improvement from what we saw on Tuesday, and that's the type of tennis he's going to have to play if the Saints do advance to the championship on Saturday.
He did, but keep in mind, without the double serves, the score is 30-15 Fisher. So that should tell you like how big those things are, right? Two double faults and that is something we've seen from Zal in warm-ups. He's got unorthodox serve mechanics, to say the least. It's not, you compare to watching, I think most tennis players serve. I've never seen someone serve quite like that. He's got an additional arm bend, quite unique way of serving, and it has not worked for him to start.
Yeah.
As now we'll see Fisher serve, and Talk about great serve mechanics.
Yeah.
That's a fault from Fisher. And a double fault from Fisher there.
Yeah, that was something that popped up a couple times on Tuesday. So it'll be interesting to see if he gets that in check.
And there's an ace right there from Fisher, 15 all.
Beautiful serve there.
Right on that corner, basically gave Zhao almost no chance. And there's a fault there from Fisher.
So 3 of his 4 have been out.
And another double fault from Evan Fisher.
30-15.
Zhao.
Not the start Evan was looking for on his serves.
Double faults for both players in these first 2 games. See if Fisher can settle down. One's way out. And 40-15 Zhao. Just barely missed that one. As you can see, he reacted. $40-15 Zhao. And it is 40-30. Fisher not going to go down quietly.
Yeah, good response there after he had been struggling.
Now, mental toughness going to be big today. Going to be big today for Fisher.
Yeah. Bo Barber currently up 3-0.
That was quick.
Yeah.
that was quite the quick start there from Barber.
Yeah, Bo was dominant on Tuesday, and he's dominating again this match.
And game 2 going to go to Zhao. Barely missed that long. Serving struggling for both players here early, and the person who has not been serving has won both games so far.
Yeah, from what I've watched with Bo Barber, when I've been glancing over, he hasn't even been giving his opponent a chance. It's been dominant from him.
And 15 love Zhao.
It's going to be a fault. So both players struggling with the serves early in this one.
Yeah, serving been a real issue here. And 15 all. And 30-15, Fisher takes that one right there.
Some more score updates. Brendan Angle and Sterling Burke both up 1-0. They're the Saints 2 and 3. Angle the 2, Burke the 3.
And 40-15, Fisher, after starting up down 15 love here, has gotten fired up three straight points. And for those who don't know, Potomac's ace not here today, which although normally Brendan Engel would be facing Zal.
Yeah. So there's a fault, but tough for Potomac going against the best team in the state to not have their number one. It's going to be
That game, I believe.
interesting. I thought that was out, but apparently it was in. So Evan Fisher will take game 2, and he'll be up 2-1.
Fisher, that's a fault right there.
So
And person who's been serving in this matchup has lost every time here. See if that trend continues. Faulting been an issue for both. Double faulting has been an issue for both players here. As it's 15 love Zal in game 4. Fault from Fisher.
Jake Coolin, Bo Barber, and Blake Caldwell all winning their matches 3-0.
Fisher struggling there. 30 love Zal. And 30-15.
So Brendan Engel is up 2-1. So
And that is 30 all.
all 6 Saints winning.
Keep in mind it's first to 5 here, so
Yeah.
all it would take is
So
just
Fisher and Engel up 2-1. Burke up 1-0. And then Caldwell, Coolin, Barber up 3-0.
And 40-30, Fisher here battled back here, down 30 love in game 4, and just like that, he's a serve, one well placed serve from ending game 4 and going up 3-1. And that's 3-1. Fisher played that perfectly.
Yeah.
Made it look effortless.
Beautiful ball from Evan Fisher, and he now doubles the lead.
And however, though 3-1, no guarantees, right? We all know that classic Cleveland Golden State series.
Yeah.
Tennis obviously a lot different, but
Sure, Alex Zhou's happy being compared to LeBron.
I think he would be. And there's a fault. You're gonna get those LeBron James comparisons, though. The fault thing's gotta
Yeah.
dial it back there. And double fault, 15 love.
Yeah, that can't be happening if Sal wants to mount a comeback.
Talked about this yesterday, though. Fisher is a rhythm player, and when he lacks involvement in the game, it tends to make him more sloppy because he operates in rhythm, and you're taking him out of the rhythm when you do have these faults. So there is a con to that in Fisher's particular case. And there's a fault. However, that con is completely outweighed if you double fault.
Yeah.
And 15 all.
Yeah, some more score updates. Bo Barber winning 4-1, and Blake Caldwell up 5-0.
The fact that Barber's opponent has gotten one is surprising considering how dominant he's looked just looking over.
Yeah.
And 30-15. Jake Coolin is up 3-0 in his matchup still, I believe. And that is out, and it's 30 all. Fault from Zal. And good effort from Zal, but it's 40-30 now. Fisher. Update on Sterling Burke. It's 2-1 there. Sterling Burke in the lead. Saints now winning every single one of these, which would bode for a quick victory here for the Saints.
Yeah, if at least 5 of these 6 results hold, doubles wouldn't even be necessary.
And that's another game for Evan Fisher.
4-1 now. This mid-game area is when Evan started to falter a little bit on Tuesday, so let's look to see if he can look to just keep that focus and really put this away.
And we'll be right back as we take a break.
And that's going to be 15 love for Evan Fisher. Blake Caldwell up 6-1 right now. That's going to be a fault. And that'll be out. So 30 love.
Fisher's been exceptional today. You know, other than that one game, he started off a little slow on the serve, but he's been great other than that. Fault there, right there.
Can't force that one over the net. So 30-15.
And a 5-1 lead would be a nice cushion here. And already 4-1's got to be relatively comfortable, but I mean, right? You can sort of see the gap right here. Fisher's just been he's been impressive all year, and we're seeing it today. Been a good bounce back after yesterday.
Evan's just hitting the ball so much harder than Zhao.
It's also funny that we're saying that we're saying bounce back here, because for him, right, it still was a win, but
Yeah,
it's just
a 10-6 win. And I believe that will do it for this round. So Evan Fisher goes up 5-1.
No, that's a good call.
So Evan Fisher now has a 5-1 lead. That one in the air for an hour. And Zhao just taps it off the net and over, so 15 love.
Fisher really popped that one out.
Yeah.
I thought that was going straight up.
$30 love now.
$40 love.
Not the best start for Evan this match, or this round.
This game here, but it's you know, got a long way to go in this match.
Yeah. Still has a 5-1 lead, so he's given himself some breathing room for a bad game. But that'll do it for this game. And they'll go to break.
And we'll take one with them. Score updates here for the matchups of Brennan Engel and Sterling Burke. 4-1 for both Burke and Engel. And and Blake Caldwell is about to wrap things up in his up 7-2. Only a few more as Bo Barber now goes up 6-1. Saints winning all of these matches, and they're winning comfortably.
Yeah.
Closest one is Fisher right now.
Yeah, if these results hold, we'll be out of here pretty quickly.
This might be a quick matchup. And we could also be dealing with a similar situation as Tuesday, in which Saints have already won the match 5-0, and the one matchup is still going on.
And Jake Coolin has a 4-1 lead, so the Saints currently winning all 6.
And 15 love, Zhao heating up. And he calls that out, but I do not. I think that was. I think
We can have a replay review maybe. Won't change the outcome, but you can go back on the stream and look.
and I believe it should be 15 apiece. I'm 100% sure on that. Fisher takes that one. Should be 30-15 Fisher. Fault from Fisher. And well out there from Fisher. 30 all. And Zhao takes that one.
Yeah.
And Fisher takes that one.
I think.
And well out there from Fisher.
So 5-3 is Evan Fisher's lead.
It shrunk a little bit. Zhao,
Yeah.
same issue as yesterday, right? You got a big cushion and struggling to, in his own head a little bit. And Fisher takes that one. And Fisher really needs this game here.
Yeah.
Cannot afford it to become 5-4. And big shot right there from Zal. Been a long game here.
Yeah, definitely. But once again, same story of Evan jumping out to a big lead, but then
It just thinned out.
yeah. That's going to be out, I believe.
I believe if Zal gets this one, it could be the game. I believe he has advantage. But I could be wrong.
So Zal called that out.
Still not the game. Gotta be.
So that will be the game. 5-4 now.
Zal really clawed back there. You could see how much it took for him to take that one, and he fought back. Fisher looked to have secured that game. As Zal is, yeah, he's hot right now. He's playing high quality tennis right now, and
Yeah.
Fisher needs to pull away here.
Yeah. While this match won't really mean that much in the grand scheme of the overall matchup, most likely what it does mean is that the Saints' best player has really been struggling with a potential state championship coming up on Saturday, and if he's playing like this against Roman Cecilio, it's not going to go well for him.
Yeah, you cannot afford to play that like this way against Roman Cecilio. He will make you pay for it. Every little mistake you make, you have to have prolonged rallies, which Fisher's good at. That's the difference, right? Fisher is in his rhythm when he's as a rhythm tennis player. He operates the best in long, sustained rallies. Cecilio is such a good tennis player, it's impossible to play without those long, sustained rallies, or very difficult not to. So it should be that should bode well from a matchup standpoint for Fisher. But right here, he's been struggling. As Blake Caldwell has took care of business, by the way. Saints go up 1-0 in the match. And I believe Bo Barber also just took care of business. So Saints now up 2-0 and inching closer to...
No, I don't think Bo's done. That's Blake.
He's leaving. Correction, sorry. Bo Barber has not won yet. He just went up 8-1.
Yeah.
I mixed up his opponent for someone else.
But Blake Caldwell has won, so the Saints will take a 1-0 lead. It's going to be a fault. A double fault.
And there's an ace right there from Fisher. Big time ace shot right there.
Yeah, he needed that.
And 30-15. He's just missing barely in that corner. Cannot touch it. Just quiet. Brendan Engel up 6-3. Sterling Burke up 6-1. Those matches inching closer to a conclusion.
Yeah, so Saints definitely looking good here, especially with
And Evan takes that one 30-30. Brendan Ingle will also have his hands, and Sterling Burke will have the two toughest tests for the Saints against the Titans, or their most likely opponent. Ingle routed his opponent last time, Gus Mitchell, but he most likely won't be facing Gus next time. He'll probably be facing Damian Cecilio. And Damian Cecilio is quite the talented tennis player, and Ingle's going to have his work cut out for him. Cecilio matches up more difficultly for Ingle than Gus. And I think that it's a proper adjustment for the Titans, just the way how dominant Ingle's last victory was against Mitchell, to play Cecilio Ingle. And that means Sterling Burke will have Gus, and Gus is a very dangerous opponent too, so it's going to be a really tough test for the Saints tomorrow. Or sorry, no, correction, my bad. I mixed up my dates again. It's Saturday. And Zhao continuing to give Fisher problems.
Is it 40-30?
What a move right there from Evan Fisher. No look lay right there. It's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, great job from him. He needed that.
In a big way. And I believe Zhao's going to take that game.
So it's 5-5 now.
As now Bo Barber has sealed it.
Yeah, so it'll make it 2-0 for the Saints.
Fault one from Zhao.
We're going to have a score update from Jake Coolin coming soon enough.
May as well get one from Ingle and Burke too, most likely. Fisher lays that one down, 15-love. And 15 all, I believe.
$30-15 now.
And Jake Cool's opponent come back a little bit, 6-3, as Fisher takes that one up, 40-15. Nice, another no-look shot here. Fisher pulling out all the tricks here to try to reassert a lead over Zhao.
Yeah, this is a big game here, obviously with it being tied at 5.
And Fisher will take, I believe, will take that game.
Yeah, big win for him, as they'll take a break.
Update in the Sterling Burke matchup. It is 7-2 Sterling Burke as the Saints look up to go up 3-0 in the matchup. And with a win here from Fisher would be big too. Though right now,
I'm not sure if Fisher's matchup's going to
that's
end up
gonna
mattering.
Yeah, I really don't. I think that
I'd be very surprised if Burke blows a 5-game lead or one of Engel or Coolin blows a 3-game lead, with both of them being up 6-3.
Maybe then it would take 2 of those happening to officially, or for sorry, it would take right. It would only take 1 of those for
Evan's
Fisher's game to
matchup.
matter.
Yeah.
But it would take 2 of those to send. It would take 2, either Fisher losing and another one of those to send it to doubles. And Fisher wins that one. He's locking in right now.
Yeah, 15-0. Great start for him.
15-love Fisher lead. And 15-all. See Fisher not happy again. Is in his head. You can't afford that on Saturday.
Yeah. He's going to need to play his best tennis on Saturday, and he's going to have to get off to a really good start to avoid the frustration. That's a gorgeous shot from Evan Fisher.
But again, getting off to a good start hasn't seemed been the issue for him. He
has to maintain the good start. Yeah.
He has to prolong he has to be happy with his own play. It's mental. Like, he's got to be happy with how he's playing. And that's simply, like, right, even going up 3-0, I don't think he was happy with how he was playing, even with that.
Another unbelievable
shot.
Yeah. I don't think Zhao had a chance at that. And Evan Fisher now has a 40-15 advantage, I believe.
I believe so. And he looks to put away another game, go back-to-back here. And Fisher just lays it down, and that should be the game.
So Evan
not
Fisher.
Quite. Not quite. He's got
one more.
We overjudged it, but that, I believe, should put it to 40-15. What a shot right there from Zhao. 40-30. That is the one. He had one lane to get that by Fisher, and he did not miss that opportunity. Big time shot from Zhao right there. Hit that corner. Fisher didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, that was the only place he could put it to get it by Fisher. And that should do it.
That should do the game.
7-5 now for Evan Fisher.
Actually, no, I believe you again overestimated it. Now he's got one more. There's a fault, I believe. great effort
He
from
is
Zhao.
running all over the place, but can't keep it in. And I believe that now.
That has to be. That has to
Yeah.
be. It has to be, and it is.
Yeah.
Fisher takes it.
So 7-5 now.
And Zhao will serve. And what? Again, here's Zhao cannot let it get to 8-5 here. Make Fisher's life a lot easier. But you know, Fisher nearing victory here. You got to be able to taste it at this point. And 15 love Zhao. Zhao seems to be getting sharper and sharper as this match goes on. Tapping against with Antonio, right? Builds up confidence here against such a good opponent. And there's a fault. And 15 all. Fisher, nice lay right there.
Yeah, nothing Zhao could have done to get there.
He has Zhao running a lot with that velocity. It's impressive that Zhao's able to get to them the way he's had it. The effort has been a highlight of Zhao's game today. That's why it is so close. He's putting in a lot of effort, and you gotta respect that.
We have Brooks Vineyard coming back, some score updates momentarily.
And 30-15.
So the Saints on the verge of closing some more of these out. Brendan Angle and Jake Coolin as a beautiful shot from Evan Fisher. Brendan Angle and Jake Coolin both have 8-3 leads. And then Sterling Burke up 9-2. So momentarily the Saints likely to take a 3-0 lead and 5-0 probably soon to follow.
Very quickly. And 40-30. A lot of people just showing up to this matchup, and they're going to be sorely disappointed, I think, to see that this has already been pretty much already been sealed. As you could argue, moments this should be a 5-0 or a matter of minutes. And I believe that should be 40-30.
Yeah, Fisher struggling a little bit with the returns.
What a move. Complete fake out right there from Fisher. Studied his opponent right there. He's seen Zhao's been ready to run, and he uses that against him completely. That's basically a basketball club will be taking your ankles right there.
Yeah.
I had him on skates right there.
Yeah, he was sprinting over to the right to try to cover that side of the court, but then Evan just goes to the left, and there's nothing Zhao could do about it.
And that is out. I believe that will be that game as Fisher takes yet another one.
Another update, Sterling Burke has finished off his match, so the Saints now
Or at least
have
we believe.
Yeah.
We believe Sterling Burke is finished. We'll get confirmation on that shortly.
But so we believe the Saints now have a 3-0 lead, and Engel and Coolin soon to follow.
Yeah, Sterling Burke just sealed his victory, and that one is over. Saints up 3-0, as Edison just stated.
Yeah, this matchup could be done any second now, as Engel and Coolin both close to finishing their matches up.
And I believe Fisher up 8-5. Fisher up 8-5, I believe. Yep, Fisher up 8-5 as we head into game 14 as Fisher looks to inch one step closer to victory.
Yeah, this could be done before their next break.
Absolutely.
With the way Evans played, I wouldn't be surprised. Spikes that one into the net, however, so 15-0 Zao.
Yeah, Fisher's had his moments of being flat out exceptional today. Also had a lot of struggles today as well. So we'll see which Evan Fisher shows up here in game 14. And 30-15. And there's a let fault one.
So, Brendan Engel just finished up his match. So now 4-0 St. Christopher's.
As Fisher looks to nearing nine games here
Yeah.
over Zhao. As he's about to put this one away too. Starting to heat up here at the end.
However, the man who puts it away most likely will be Jake Coolin, as he's at 9 right now.
So we will see, unless his opponent could take a game from him, though. You never know. I mean,
Yeah.
odds are slim in the way Coolin's played, but you never know. And as Evan Fisher is making quick work, that might be, I think we're about to get to 9.
Yeah, I believe he is one more point away from making it 9-5.
Fault right there. Barely, though. That looked very close. I believe that's a double fault there from Fisher. He's got a cushion, though, so he's fine here.
So it looks like Jake Coolin just finished up.
And Saints have sealed it.
So St. Christopher's will win 5-0.
They will be playing, most likely they will be playing the Titans. They've advanced to Saturday. 5-0 right now, could be 6-0. So this will have no consequence.
Yeah.
What a play from
Beautiful.
Fisher. Beautiful work right there. Evan Fisher had him all over the court. Zhao only had one place he could put that ball, and if he would have put it on, he could have had Fisher run a lot, but there's no way he's hitting that shot. It's a pretty much impossible shot.
Came pretty close, but
he
just
did.
a little bit too strong. So we have confirmation Jake Coolin has won, and they will be calling it off. So St. Christopher's will advance. Evan won't officially finish it off, but
we knew where it was going. It was
he wins 9-5, and St. Christopher's will be advancing, and we will see you Saturday here for the state championship.
Where most likely we will be seeing round 4 of Roman Cecilio, Evan Fisher. And
Yeah.
that, let me tell you, those have been exciting matches all year. Fisher took the second of those, but in preps, it was Roman Cecilio. Fisher looking to tie the series this year in states, and the matter matters most. Brennan Lingle will have his hands full with most likely with Damian Cecilio, and Sterling Burke will have more than his work cut out for him with the Christopher Newport commit Gus Mitchell. We'll see you Saturday, folks, where it's likely to see Saints Titans in the varsity tennis final.
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in.